Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you part 2 of my fall clean and decorate with me. We're going to be doing the living room, the kitchen. Capri's gonna do some helping here. If you have not yet checked out part 1, you could go ahead, I'll pop it right here on the screen for you guys to see that one. That one I focused on my dining room, so if you need tablescape ideas, that's gonna be one that you definitely don't wanna miss if you're hosting Thanksgiving or any other type of holiday for this time of year. I gave lots of inspiration, really happy with how everything came out in there. Really excited to get piecing things together in here so we could have the entire first floor, and then I will finish off in another upcoming video really soon of the whole fall home tour. I'll probably combine it with the whole first floor clean and home tour so you guys kind of get a 2-in-1. I know you really like to see those. If you are new here, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on my upcoming decorating, cleaning, and organization videos that I share here on this channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one. Diving right into today's video, we're going to be starting off with the living room area, and then we'll be working our way into the kitchen. So for the living room, I wanted to first begin adding decor and cleaning up the coffee table. So I'm just putting everything away that doesn't belong, taking my Method wood cleaner and giving that a good wipe down. Capri wanted to be oh so helpful on this day, so she loves kind of spraying the bottle, wiping it clean. I will admit she's probably the best 17-month-old helper I've ever had. First, I'm starting out with some coffee table books. I just basically went through my house and some of my items I was just repurposing and kind of moving around on things I wasn't necessarily using. So I'm stacking those. You guys can see I'm keeping it very neutral, minimal, and a lot of the pieces I'm looking for things that I can kind of keep and mix and match all year long so it can serve dual purpose and I won't have so much excess and have to worry about so much storage. And then of course a fall scented candle, and finally, just like I did in my dining room, I'm going to be doing a little DIY vase. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? So as you can see, I decided to actually pop out the burgundy stems. I felt like they just kind of were a little harsh with the decor and standing out a bit much. So I just went ahead and swapped those out for more natural colored ones instead. And then once I was happy with how that was looking, I worked my way onto the sofas, clearing away anything that didn't belong. And I decided to put away my blush colored pillows because that didn't really go with the whole, neutrals and fall decor. So I put those away. I'm going to be using just more warmer and softer tones. Luckily, my larger pillows here in the back, they're very muted type of like leopard print, but they're beautiful beige and white. And then I'm going to be adding this throw that I found at Home Goods. So pretty. It's just this beautiful flannel, and I love the shades of like camel and gray that go along with my couch. After I was done on the first couch, I moved on to the second. I added this throw that my grandma made, and then I've been seeing very on trend this year is actually pumpkin pillows. They have them in Pottery Barn for like $50 to $80. I was not about to spend that, so I found these little decorative ones over at HomeSense, and I was like, you know what, they'll definitely do the trick. And then same thing, just doing some ivory pillows instead of the blush colored ones that I usually have going on. I'm really liking how this looks combined with my sofas, so I may be doing this. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer the blush pillows for all year long on my sofa or the ivory? And now moving my way onto the fireplace, keeping it pretty simple. The only thing I changed out was some candles to use more of that like burnt orange type of shade to bring in a little more color in that space. Up on the third floor, in our chateau. Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed. Then when I moved my way into the kitchen area, I went ahead and cleared off all of the kitchen island, and then all of those dishes that were kind of piled on the countertops or anything like that. I put on my gloves because this time of year, I don't know about you guys, but my eczema tends to really act up, and I only surprisingly have it on my hands, nowhere else on my body. So I like to wear gloves whenever doing the dishes. I'm going to be having my hands like in water a lot. It just protects them and allows eczema to not get as severe. And then I'm just going to be loading up the top rack with the smaller dishes, bowls, cups, and the larger items on the lower rack. Once I got started and had the dishwasher going, I then went on to my stovetop. All of these pots and pans are hand wash only, so I like to spray some Dawn Power Wash, let that sit for a couple of minutes, and then I'm clearing off the back countertops, basically putting things back in that little gold jar that I have and putting toasters away, all of that, cleaning off the coffee bar, all of those countertops in that area as well to make sure the power wash could sit for a bit while I tackled the rest of this kitchen.
Wake up at mine, balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together?
Then for these back countertops, you saw that I already decorated my whole coffee bar to make it fall related, and I thought this little wooden stand that I have, I would just add a small little touch. So this little white and gold pumpkin from the Target dollar spot, I just kind of popped it right there, and I thought it fit perfectly and gave just a small little pop of fall into that space. And then I'm going to be working my way onto our drying rack, putting those clean dishes that are dried and ready to get put away. So I now have space to put all the dishes that I was going to hand wash, these pots and pans, and then place them on the drying rack. Once those dishes were hand washed, I then went ahead and I was going to spray all of the countertops with the countertop cleaner. So I'm spritzing that all on there on the kitchen island, moving things around such as the soap dispensers, all that. Make sure I clean Capri's like high chair area because that tends to, of course, get the messiest. Clean that all over with my microfiber cloth. And then I'm also cleaning up the soap dispenser because it says sometimes get residue. And I always like to switch out the scents for this season. So I picked these up at Home Goods. It came with this really cute wood tray, which I thought added some nice warmth for the season. And then I went with the vanilla almond scent. I just loved the packaging and it smelled really great. And then right beside it, I had this like ivory and almost like a rose gold colored pumpkin that I wanted to add on there. And then for this tray that you guys know I keep for paper towels and such, I wanted to add a little something, so I used my Zara home diffuser. I finally got to open it up, and this is something that I'll just be using all year round, but I was excited to just open it up and get started diffusing that. So I'm removing the wood lid, I'm placing the little gold lid, and of course the wooden stems. This one is just a very classic vanilla scent, and then I'll be finishing off by adding a little pumpkin that I picked up from Target.
Saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name.
For the stove area, I always like to switch out my kitchen towels, so I thought these were really beautiful. They're ivory and like that mustard color. I thought that looked really nice with the gold and white details in my kitchen. And this mirror, I decided to actually repurpose it. It was usually in my coffee bar, and I had nowhere to store it because it was a little large to fit under my cabinet. So I decided to put it here above the stove range, and then I'm just adding little pumpkins beside it. I thought the colors tied in really nicely, and it just gives a little pop of fall. Then here we have my little helper. She came on back. Her favorite thing to do is follow me around when I'm vacuuming. Is anyone else's little ones like this? She just loves it. She thinks it's a game. So it just makes vacuuming for me a lot more fun because she totally loves it. So I'm just going ahead and I'm going to take my cordless vacuum, move all of my island stools and things like that to make sure I clean up all of the rugs, the wood floors in the kitchen and living room space as well, because a lot of times when you're decorating, things tend to, have fallout and all of that.
You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side.
And I know you guys really like seeing the after of everything, so I'm going to go ahead and take you through both of the spaces and sharing with you the clean home, but not only clean, but also decorated for the fall season for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely consider hitting that subscribe button if you're new here, because I am going to be working on an entire first floor clean and home tour so you can see what everything looks like fully together and complete. But this now completes today's video. Thank you so much for joining me and watching. I will talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye.